Hello, Suki.
Hi, I'm Janna.
And today we are watching Game of Thrones.
Season 1, Episode 4, Cripples, and Bastards and Broken Things. Cripples, Bastards, and Broken
There
Things.
you go. You put two names in there. Alright, recap last episode. We watched the last episode last night. It's now the next day.
And even though I watched it last night, doesn't always remember, or mean that I remember exactly what happened last night. But it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Go ahead, you start out.
Let's see what you remember.
Let's not say we did. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Arya got a new dancing teacher. Or kind of like sword fighting.
Sword. Yeah, sword.
He calls himself a dancing master.
Yeah, I like that part.
His name's Syrio Farrell. And what else did we get?
You can't remember.
No, I'm just trying to think what's like the best parts. Jon is training at Castle Black at the wall.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Tyrion is just starting to leave the wall. And
What's the daughter's name? The tomboy.
Arya.
Arya is, I think. What was it they were talking about? How they were making her realize her dad had a heart-to-heart with her. Come in, with her sword, the needle, and I remember a little bit more. And he just wanted to talk to her about her actions. And I thought that was really cool because it kind of shows even back in the day that they still care, about their kids, even though sometimes they act a little harsh and hard. It still said that, he was worried about her. And I think he looks onto her more because he can tell that she's a fighter, that she's a piece of him. And I thought it was really neat because he didn't even really press her about where the sword was from because I think maybe he don't want to know who the sword is from. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of cool though when he left how he kind of stared at her and gave her that look because he knows I'm sorry. When they were practicing, he was standing at the door and watching her. And he had this look of concern, but yet amusement on his face. And I think that was because deep down, he knows that she's going to be a fighter. She is going to be something, and it's probably going to be a fighter. So.
Bran Stark is now basically.
Or maybe because he's afraid that she's going to put herself into a situation that he might lose her.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And now Bran Stark is about a cripple. And Robb Stark's kind of taking charge of Winterfell right now, while his father's gone at King's Landing as the Hand of the King.
Said he didn't want to. Bran said he didn't want to live. I'd rather have died. I'd rather have died.
And somehow the king is finding out about Daenerys and her wedding Khal Drogo. How do you think he's finding out about that? I told you about Varys and how he finds out messages. But who do you think is sending him messages of Daenerys?
Cat?
Well, it has to be somebody with Daenerys. Like...
Her brother?
You never...
I would think it would be
It
her
could
brother.
be somebody in her team that could be betraying her right now, sending them messages.
Yeah.
Do you think it's her brother?
Yeah.
So she's pregnant now.
Weasel number 1.
She's pregnant now.
Yeah.
And she's starting to kind of love Khal Drogo, kind of like what you said.
Yeah. I think they're both falling in love with each other.
Yeah, and Viserys is kind of dropping down in the power, and she's kind of rising up as queen.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, I think that's about it.
Because he got smacked down.
Oh, yeah.
In the wood, in the corn crops.
Yeah. The whip.
In the wheat crops. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
We're going to get into this episode. And,
yeah. A 1 and a 2 and a 3.
Yep.
A ding.
Okay, you know what?
We'll stay awake this time. I know you've all seen me
30 seconds into the intro.
I thought he could walk. Always dreaming. But you tricked me, didn't you?
The little lord's been dreaming again.
Hold on. Help ran down the hall. Hold on. Do you like to ride, Bran?
Yes. Well, I mean, I did like to.
The boy has lost the use of his legs.
What of it? With the right horse and saddle, even a cripple can ride.
I'm not a cripple.
Then I'm not a dwarf. My father will rejoice to hear it.
Is this some kind of trick? Why do you want to help him?
I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples, bastards, and broken things.
You've done my brother a kindness. The hospitality of Winterfell is yours.
Spare me your false courtesies, Lord Stark. There's a brothel outside your walls. There I'll find a bed. Both of us can sleep easier.
Good. Now pivot as you deliver the stroke. Know your weight behind it. What in 7 hours is that?
He's only doing 8 films to fit him in.
Tell me your name.
Samuel Tarley of Hornhill. I mean, I was of Hornhill. I've come to take the black.
Come to take the black pudding? Well, you couldn't be any worse than you look. Right.
I yield. Please no more.
On your feet. Pick up your sword. Hit him till he finds his feet. Seems they've run short of poachers and thieves down south. Now they send us squealing bloody pigs. Again, harder. Yield it. Looks like the bastard's in love. All right then, Lord Snow. You wish to defend your lady love?
No.
Oh my God, could you imagine how many people would really call him bastard? They called everybody a bastard. Look at him.
Deal.
I just wanted to thank you.
I will be indebted to him forever.
You shouldn't call them savages.
I'll call them what I like, because they're my people. This is my army. Khal Drogo's marching the wrong way with my army.
On the morning of my 18th name day, my father came to me. You're almost a man now, he said. But you're not worthy of my land and title. Tomorrow, you're going to take the black, forsake all claim to your inheritance and start north. If you do not, he said, then we'll have a hunt. And somewhere in these woods your horse will stumble, and you'll be thrown from your saddle to die. Also, I'll tell your mother, nothing would please me more.
Weeks before his death.
But Baelish, perhaps I was wrong to distrust you.
Distrusting me was the wisest thing you've done since you climbed off your horse.
Gentry! There he is. Strong for his age. He works hard.
Show the hand the helmet in there.
Look at me.
That's fine.
Back to where, lad. If the day ever comes when that boy would rather wield a sword than forge one, you Send him to me.
Find anything?
King Robert's bastard son.
Oh.
Sam's no different from the rest of us. There's no place for him in the world, so he's come here. I'm not going to hurt him in the training yard anymore. Never again, no matter what Thorne says. He's our brother now, and we're going to protect him. You are in love, Lord Snow. You girls can do as you please. But if Thorne puts me up against Lady Piggy, I'm going to slice me off the side of bacon. No one touches Sam.
Wish we had a dog like that.
I should have sent you back her head!
Forgive me, Khaleesi. It is yours.
Hush now, it's all right. Here, take her leaves.
Yes, Khaleesi.
Why did you hit her?
How many times do I have to tell you? You do not command
I
me.
wasn't commanding you. I just wanted to invite you to supper.
What is?
It's a gift. I had it made for you.
Drop back your rags. Are you going to dress me now?
Please.
This stinks of manure. All of it.
Stop. Stop.
You would
Stupid.
turn me into one of them, wouldn't you? Next I want to braid my hair.
You've no right to a braid. You won no victories yet.
You do not talk back to me. You are a horse-lord slut, and now you've woken the dragon.
I am a Khaleesi of the Dothraki. I am the wife of the great Khal, and I carry his son inside me. The next time you raise a hand to me will be the last time you have hands.
No. But I like girls just as much as you do. You might not like me as much. I've never
I like ya.
been with one. So, you didn't know where to put it. Enjoying yourselves.
Who's that?
Sir Hugh Farrell, he's like me.
This man came into my house as a guest and there conspired to murder my son, a boy of 10. In the name of King Robert and the good lords you serve, I call upon you to seize him and help me return him to Winterfell to await the king's justice.
Alright guys, that's the end of episode 4. Cripples, Bastards, and Broken Things. What did you think?
I thought it was very interesting, and I'm trying to think what part. I loved when she
Yeah.
fought back. to her brother.
Yeah.
So I think that she's gonna do that more often, and I think he's going down. Or unless he changes his ways and just goes along with her, but I don't see that happening because he's a jealous little dweeb.
That's your word now.
Yeah.
A dweeb.
Or weasel.
So I actually mentioned to her that she will find out why Jon Snow's last name is Snow, and you did find out this episode.
Well, pretty much I thought he was going to say because he was pure, but it was because
He's a bastard from the north.
yeah.
So
And they're all called Snow.
any bastard that's born in the north, their last name's Snow.
That is weird.
So then you know if they're a bastard.
But
when
that
they
is
say
weird.
that.
Could you imagine? We'd all have a family member named Snow in our life.
If they're bastards.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people that have kids from other people and families. Can you imagine nowadays?
Yeah, so
Oh, this is Jana Lee, this is Emily Lee, and this is Brandon Snow. And Clarissa Snow. No, it would be Clarissa Dignan. No, I mean, usually it's, okay, a bastard son is born.
after they're apart after.
No, when they're together, and then they come back, or they have a kid out of wedlock. They have a kid with somebody else,
Yeah.
not the person they're married or with, and that's what makes them
Yeah.
that.
So
But there would be so many of them nowadays, because everybody cheats on people, and half of them. That's why they have the Maury show. It should be called the Snow Show.
So yeah, all different places of the continent. There's 7 different well, there's a couple different I don't know if there's 7. I think it's 7. But yeah, each one of them has a different surname for the bastards. So I know in the Vale, which you will see in the next episode, their last name's Stone. So in the Riverlands, the last name's Rivers. In the Stormlands, I think the last name's Storm. And in Dorne, which is the lowest part, their last name's Sand. I think one place is Flowers.
Ours would be Mountain.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, I forget what the other ones are. But that's like the main ones, I'm pretty certain. So, yeah, I was hoping you would hear that soon. So what do you think of Sam, though? Sam, that one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like him.
You do? And his
I just think
backstory
he was treated badly, and that's a product of him being humiliated all his life because he was probably heavy.
Yeah, so his father told him that he's not worthy of ruling his castle when he's old enough.
But I think they're going to teach him.
Yeah. And he's now kind of made a friend with
That
Jon.
just makes me love Jon Snow even more.
What else did we get? The Daenerys part with the hitting him, that was pretty awesome. And oh, the Robert Bastard kid, Gendry.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of that. It's just, I guess when they were all talking about having women in the first one, that was his first one's offspring.
Yeah, it said that Robert's actually had a lot of them, so we might meet more. Just say there's more in the books that we actually met for the show.
I thought when I was a little mixed up because I tried to read the subtitles because I like subtitles anyway.
Yeah, it is really helpful. I've actually seen a couple.
Yeah, but I mean foreign movies. I love foreign movie subtitles. So I sit and watch them by myself. But a lot of people can't stand them because they don't want to read. But I like it. I liked it on here because not only because of their drawl and their accent, but it helps to understand what's going on because they talk kind of fast and you mumbled. It kind of blends in. But I don't know. I just think that it gives. The only thing I have is that sometimes I'll pay attention to what's going on in the scene and I'll forget to read and then I won't listen. I'm very good at that.
And then there was the Mountain and the Hound backstory too.
Yeah.
With what happened with them as a little kid and how he got his burned face.
Who got the burned face? Because I didn't see him.
The little brother, the Hound. He's the big guard. He had the burnt face on the side.
Oh, was he standing there?
He was up at the top. Yeah, they were looking at him.
I couldn't really see it. Burned face. Let's say his hair hanging down.
I'll show you a picture. So yeah,
That was his brother that got killed in the jousting?
No.
Oh.
The one that got killed in the jousting is a squire. He's the old squire of John Arryn, the one that died in the first episode. And actually right now Ned's kind of like tracing John Arryn's steps to find out what happened to him because he doesn't believe. Remember he said that it might have been poison that killed him. And yeah. He's trying to figure out. He talked to Gendry because that's where John Arryn talked to, who John Arryn talked to, and he said that he talked about his mother, and the Maester said that John Arryn's last words was "the seed is strong," and you'll kind of figure out what that's supposed to mean in a few episodes.
Yeah, I'd say the highlight of the whole thing was her hitting him with that necklace.
Yeah.
Choo! Or a belt, whatever it was.
Bran saw a three-eyed raven at the beginning, right at the beginning. He was standing and he saw a three-eyed raven.
With the in the middle of his head.
Yeah. And then,
But is that in the middle of his head because if we have our third eye, and the third eye usually sees into the future. So is that saying, what's wrong?
No.
Did you hear something?
No.
The third eye usually sees into the future, so that might be that he's seeing his future, that he is going to walk again, and that he's going to be in there, and, you know, why does it have something to do with it?
No. What else did we get? So Tyrion gave him a plan for a saddle that Bran will actually be able to ride on, which is cool.
But they're going to send him to grow up faster, and he's going to become bad faster.
Tyrion got captured by Catelyn now. They seized Tyrion because apparently he's the one that sent the assassin to kill Bran. So we'll figure out more about that.
How did she find that out?
Remember she brought the blade to Littlefinger?
Oh,
and he was like, I lost it in a joust to Tyrion Lannister.
With Tyrion.
Yeah. Oh, Arya's still training. She was like on the step stool and she was asking if she could be a lord one day. And it's telling her no, it can't be.
She reminds me of the girl that who played in the movies. I can't think of her name. With the seal and stuff, and she played in a whole bunch of movies, but she reminds me of her. Actually, she plays in The Good Witch now. She's older. She played in a lot of movies when she was younger. But that's who she reminds me of. So, I think that was a pretty good.
Oh, did you like that ghost part with the direwolf over the one guy, John, at the direwolf over? It's like, you know what touches stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That direwolf was awesome.
Yeah. What are they? Are they wolves? Really wolves?
I think they're back from old time. If you guys want to let me know, put it down in the comments. But I'm pretty sure they're actually from a while, like a long time ago, but I don't think they exist no more. They might, but...
Well, I mean, what is it in that movie? What
they actually currently live north of the wall more,
No, I mean, out of the movie, what is that animal?
A wolf.
Is it a regular wolf?
I think it's a regular wolf. It's just way bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys let me know about that because I want to know.
Well, I think that's it.
Is that it?
It just lasts a lot longer than what we could sum it up.
Yeah.
And it was good though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching this with you.
You want to tell me your death predictions for the rest of the season?
No, because I have no clue.
You said
I really.
we were talking about this all in the car. She's trying to remember names right now. And what was the death prediction she had? You had. She has only one right now.
Oh yeah, what's his name? The blonde.
Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. I think her husband's gonna kill him or something. Something's gonna happen. Like, he's just going too far. Unless he slows down his role and he acts calmer and doesn't act like he's such a big shot. But he's spoiled or something. He's just like, he's a spoiled, rotten boy that grew up and now he thinks he should get everything he wants. Very demanding and power freak. But he's scared of his sister now. Maze. That face he had.
Now the city they're in, they cannot spill blood in it. So it's like part of their kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like an ancestral home. They're not allowed to. They're not really even allowed to bring weapons into the city. But
the place that they're at.
Yeah, it's called Vastothrak. That's their.
How do you remember all those names?
Like I said, I've watched the show so many times, and you'll see it later too. It's like a big part later too.
But I think too. Well, you read the books.
No, really, honestly, the books I didn't pay attention to them and didn't comprehend them until around the third book, and then I actually started really getting into it. And then the fourth and fifth one I loved, and it's really nice. But I'm gonna have to reread the first three just to kind of get through them again. And the first one I really want to read again because that's the first season. And it just feels so iconic to me, and I just gotta finish this fifth book for the seventh season starts at least.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's it.
Well, she has to get what?
Egg salad.
Egg salad made. Because tomorrow is the 4th of July party.
And I already made brownies, but if so and so here doesn't eat them all, the brownie eater of the family brownie eater.
Yeah.
With milk.
Yeah.
And I added like all kinds of stuff to my brownies, so they tasted even better, I think, today.
They did taste good.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so I don't know if we're watching the 5th episode. That'll probably be the next time I come over.
Yeah, because I'm getting kind of tired.
So,
and I know everybody has seen my eyes flutter and me like, because there was times that you didn't even see me, and I was like, oh, there they are.
after you got the brownie, I was like, she's gonna go for the rest of
Yeah, I was alright.
Yeah, so the next episode is called The Wolf and the Lion.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
It does sound good, doesn't it?
Is it good?
Alright, so thank you all guys for watching. Join in for The Wolf and the Lion. I'm not sure when it's going to go up. I might actually just clump these all together and upload them all together because I really don't want to spread them out very much. But I don't know. But yeah, thank you all guys for watching. And
Thank you.
Leave a like down below. Subscribe to DuckyPlays19 if you're new. And I will see you all next time. Good boy.
Happy 4th of July. Bye.